What it do, squad? Welcome to another episode of Geek Samurai TV. On this episode, I want to talk about Secret Society of Second Born Royals that dropped on Disney Plus. And now, if y'all don't have nothing to watch at home, go check this out on Disney Plus. If you're a subscriber to Disney Plus, I think you'll enjoy this movie. I'm gonna just give y'all my thoughts on the movie and how I really felt about it, because I felt like it was good. Now, I really enjoyed this movie. Now, if you didn't know, this movie's about second-born royals, people of royal families, children of royal families, who's the second-born to their sibling. They're normally the heirs to the throne. They normally have rightful claim to the throne. And the second-born is always the afterthought, the forgotten sibling. You know what I mean? God forbid if anything happened to their firstborn, then the second-born will take over the heir. But in this movie, in this case, these second-born royals, they have superpowers that they didn't know that they had at birth. Now, they come across their powers when they get put into summer school. Now, the leading role for this that I like her character, is Samantha, played by Peyton Elizabeth Lee. She kills it in this movie, man. I really enjoyed her character, how her sister was Eleanor or something like that. She didn't really like her sister at all because her sister is she's the firstborn. She's the favorite. She's the best. She's going to be the queen of a country or a kingdom called Ilaria. Now, Ilaria is one of the founding kingdoms in this setting, in this movie. And her sister Eleanor is going to take that over. Princess Eleanor. She's going to take it over. She has the rightful claim to the throne. There's nothing she could do. Now, her father died. Her father died at a young age. That's what her mother told her. Now, her mother was played... Hold on, I'm about to look it up right now because I know this woman very well from... Here we go. Queen Catherine. That's her mother. Queen Catherine, her mom played... Her real name is Elodie Young. Now, if y'all know who Elodie Young is... Elodie Young played a hitman's bodyguard with Ryan Reynolds, Samuel L. Jackson, and Elodie Young also was in the Marvel Netflix. She played She played Carmen Electra. She played Carmen Electra in the Daredevil Netflix series. That was 3 seasons. She was the love interest to Daredevil, Matthew Murdock, and now we get her here as Queen Catherine in Secret Society of Second-Born Royals. And I thought she was a great job. I was shocked to see her in the movie because we haven't seen her cast in a lot of movies. She just had a baby. But, good. It was good to see her in this, man. I was shocked how good this film was, man. And lo and behold, who would have thought that her mom, Queen Catherine, was the leader of the Secret Society? Now, Sam was pretty much a rebel growing up. She didn't want to do anything. She was against the monarchy. She was against Ilaria. She didn't want nothing to do with it. But everything her sister Eleanor, Princess Eleanor, stood for, it feels like every time Sam would open her name, she would always, her sister always felt like, okay, everything I'm standing for, you're against. So that affects me. So her sister always had resentment towards her growing up. Now we see that Sam has, a best friend or whatever. I think his name is Mike. That's her best friend. They're supposed to start a group together. They're supposed to start a band together. Now, she wants to do her own thing. She dresses like a rebel. She dresses like she's a rock star. She don't care about what people think. She's just playing the second sibling. She's playing the role of being a princess only to support her mother. But she don't really care too much about her sister and her being the new queen of Ilaria. She doesn't. Now, we meet when she goes to the summer school because she and Mike decided to play hooky and they actually got caught. They got caught and got arrested and got put into a jail cell overnight. So they didn't make it to the last day of school where they had their finals, where they had a test. So because of that, Mike's father and Sam's mom, Queen Catherine, found out about this. And okay, so you want to play that, right? You're going to go to summer school and you're going to make up. You're going to make up for that, and you're going to pay for whatever damages you've done. Because every time you go out and you're mischievous, you're disobedient, you taint our family's name. So you're going to summer school. Now, the summer school teacher's name is Professor James Morrow, played by Skylar Ashton. Now this dude, he could turn into like 4 or 5 replicas of himself. He could have doubles upon doubles of himself. So he's trying to tell Samantha and the rest of the students in this class that, okay, you guys are all super. You guys all have superpowers, untapped superpowers. So we know Sam already. We meet the teacher, Professor James Morrow. Then we meet Tuma. Now Tuma, this dude is like Fresh Prince. He's a prince. Tuma is played by Niles Fitch. He's a prince. This guy is like a gigolo, a smooth operator. You can't tell him nothing. His power is that whatever he say, whatever spews out of his mouth, he could let them do anything that he asks them, and they'll do it. That's his power. I mean, I think that's an awesome power. I think that if I could tell you something and you will follow my orders, I will be king by now. Forget being Fresh Prince. Forget being a prince. I will be a king. So that's him. Then we meet January, played by Isabella Blake Thomas. Now, her powers is that she could touch you like Rogue. Rogue touches you in the X-Men comic books. If Rogue touches you, she can emulate and mimic your powers and do everything that you do. Now, with January's power, she could do the same thing. And with the training of this summer school or this secret society, she was able to learn how to mimic their powers for a very, very long time, which I think is awesome. I think that's fantastic that she could do that. Then we meet Mateo. Now this dude, he's a bug boy. That's his powers. He could control any insect, any bug to do what he wants. Butterflies, bees, spiders, any insect that you could think of that's creepy crawlers all the way to the butterfly, all the way to the caterpillar. He could control them. That's his power. And this guy is like out of shape. He can't do push-ups. He feels like if these bugs come on him, that he's going to get malaria. He's going to die of malaria or whatever. He feels like he's allergic to every insect in the book. But that's his power. Now, all these kids... last one that we meet is Princess Roxana. Now, this girl, played by Olivia Debo, I'm butchering her name. But this woman, she's like social media guru. She's a social media expert. She's famous on YouTube. She's famous on Snapchat. She's famous on Instagram. She's famous on Twitter, TikTok, whatever you could think, whatever social media platform that's hot right now. She has 106, 108 million fans who she claims to be her friend. She's pretty much the prima donna of the high school of Valeria where Samantha goes to. Now, her power, she could turn invisible, just like the Invisible Woman, Sue Storm. I love Sue Storm. That's her power. Now, they're supposed to be in summer school, which is not really summer school, because Professor James Morrow, he tells her, okay, this is a secret society. You guys have untapped potential with your powers, and I'm going to train y'all how to use these powers. So he's training them. They finally get stronger. They finally know they can harness all their powers. Now, the big bad of this movie is Samantha's uncle, which he's categorized in this movie as Inmate 34. And what his powers is, he has telekinetic powers. He's a telekinesis. Anything that he could think of, he could move with his hand, move with his mind. He ended up killing her father because he wants power of the throne. He wants to take over the kingdom of Valeria. He wants to kill Queen Catherine, kill all the royals, and spare Price Samantha because her nickname that he calls her is Snowflake. So he wants to take over the throne and proclaim his own kingdom. That's what he wants to do. Now, lo and behold, January is the traitor to this group because she befriends Samantha and the rest of her crew. But honestly, she's working with Inmate 34, a.k.a. Prince Edmund. That's his name. She's working with him. Now, what happens is that he's trying to create a device that will wipe out all the royals. He sets it for 4 minutes. And in 4 minutes, that bomb is going to go off. So all her friends, Sam, right down to Mike, to Mateo, to Roxana, to Tuma, everybody gangs up to go after January and go after Prince Edmund, a.k.a. Inmate 34. Now, Queen Catherine has no idea what's going on because she's doing the coronation of her eldest daughter, Princess Eleanor. So she wants to make sure that she is good, that she dubs her Queen of Valeria. So she cannot be in both places because she's the leader of this secret society. But she can't be leading the secret society organization and doing the coronation. Because her daughter, Princess Eleanor, doesn't know anything about the secret society. It's only for second-born royals. They have powers that the firstborns don't know about. Because firstborns, they're heirs to the kingdom. They have the royalty, the perks, everything. They don't have powers. So they don't know about the secret society. Lo and behold, we find out that January is the traitor, and they're going to go after her. So the team, including Mike, are able to take out inmate 34, a.k.a. Prince Edmund, imprison him, lock him up for good, but January escapes. Because if you have seen this movie, spoiler alert, Mike and Sam are able to corner January. Mike drops a freaking bag, a bean bag full of sand probably, knocks out January. She escapes later on in the film. Because at the end of the film, we see the team, they get dubbed that they're now official full-time pledge members of the secret society, and they have a mission to go and get January. And that's pretty much the end of the movie. All in all, it's a good film. I enjoyed it. If you're stuck at home, we're in a pandemic right now. People are not wearing masks. I'm in New York right now. People ain't wearing masks. People ain't washing their hands. We have cases that's gone up since these schools opened up. So if you're stuck at home like I am, watch this movie, man. It's on Disney Plus. If you're a subscriber and you pay $6-7 a month, you can watch this if you have nothing else to do. I'm off from work. I usually go to work 3 days a week. I do my 36 hours and I'm good. But I'm off. I always work at the end of the week. So I was able to put this on and I enjoyed it. This I give 9 out of 10, bros. And I think it's fantastic. If you're stuck at home, put this on. It's only 1 hour and 39 minutes and I enjoyed it from start to finish. So go check this out on Disney Plus, whatever you want to call it. And let me know your thoughts in the comment section below because I want to know what y'all really thought of this movie. Y'all can also follow me on my Twitter handle at Geek Samurai TV. Like, subscribe, and share the Geek Samurai. And until next time, I'll see you in the next video. Peace.